Hey guys, this is Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken. The workers just left. They didn't really do anything in this room today, so I'm just going to skip it. The only thing they did was put this hole here, and those holes were there yesterday, but moving right into the house, I do believe all the sheetrock looks to be in this room here, and so all the sheetrock is in this room. This is the dining room, and that is the man cave. Anyway, they put this door in. I mean, they rounded the corners and they completely finished this door here today. And I'm not sure what they did in here, but at the very least they covered holes and taped, and all the sheetrock is in this room. I think it was all in here yesterday, but I'm not really sure. But at the very least, they, covered nails, and they didn't have to do anything to this plug, but that's why they widened the door this direction instead of this direction. Which is good, which is fine, It looks really good. And over here, they have all the wires over here. These wires were right here on this wall. This was right beside these, and they were right here somewhere. But since they widened the door, they put these on this side. I told them they could put these on this side, which looks great. I mean, it was easier to put them on that side too. So, I just love this door. It is just wonderful. It's nice and wide. And they did all this today. They have been working on it. And the black wire is the new wire for my stove. It goes through here and down to where the stove is going to be over here, and then out there. Anyway, they had to pull wire all over the place, so that's where that little hole is. And then unexpectedly, I got these. I didn't know I was getting these. These are really cool. I got 4 of them, I believe. I thought I was getting 6, but I got 4. There are 2 there. And this is where the fire alarm is going to go. The old light was here, and the fire alarm was here, so they put the light where the fire alarm was, and they are putting the fire alarm where the old light was, and then that's a new light. And then this is a new light, and this is a new light. They ran into a stud or 2x4 or something there, so they had to move it over. So it's luckily they did this side first, so they didn't have to redo that one because they line right up. And they also added this light here, which is absolutely beautiful. It's nice and clean looking. It did have a pot light. I mean, I know that's a pot light, but it had a light that hung down. Anyway, I really like that clean look. And it is nice and bright. So there was nothing wrong with the light that was there. But I absolutely love the new light. And they're going to cover that hole here. There was another light fixture there. And I thought they were going to put another set. I thought they were going to put another set of lights here. Like one here and one here, which they didn't do. However, I can't complain because I didn't know I was getting those anyway, so it was a bonus. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, here are all 4 of them on. There's a lot of light in here. It looks like there's a lot of light in here. It is in a different spot, so it's hard to get used to. But my stove will go here, and so yeah, there's the wiring for my stove. And They haven't technically started on the kitchen other than all the new lighting. See, those are the 2 old lights. And I think they're going to take one of these lights here and put up there. We had a chandelier right there, but my brother-in-law broke it. We'll walk in here for a second. I may have mentioned this before. Here's the chandelier. And he broke this. So, yeah. I don't even know where to get a new part for that. But for temporarily, we're going to just put that other light right up here. And then at a later date, we can do something better. So moving right along. So this door and this door will eventually look like this door. And I actually kind of like that. And it does look small because they just trimmed in the door instead of making the door taller and, you know, and like an arch. But I'm okay with that. And it's better than a square door, my husband says. Anyway, this did take a lot of time. They worked all day with these lights and pulling wire. And I guess they used those holes to pull wire through. And this box, I mean, they made this box here and marked all of the wires what they go to. These, one of these works. This one here works, this set of lights. And this one here works, the set down there, which I am so happy about. Because before it was the opposite way and I didn't like that. Anyway, moving into this room. So in this room, they only sheetrocked up to here, but they got this whole area. And they also put a little sheetrock around this air conditioner vent. At a later date, we're gonna run one over here, but that was not in the bid because we didn't know we were gonna get this one because the air conditioner vents were here in this box. And we didn't like that. And when he went to put it in up here, the rafters are running this way, so there's nothing in this right here. So he put one right here, and now that we know that we can do that, we'll do that later. We'll put one over here, maybe. Anyway, because this is a floor above this, so there's no attic where you can run it out here in this room. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. The tar came off this section of the floor really well, but there's still a lot of tar and stuff in this area. And but they need to work on this wall right here, and that's the reason they haven't sheetrocked. They did put insulation in this wall. And this wall has pushed out, and the bolt it's like almost an inch. The wall has moved from the flood, so, and it's moved out from about right here. It's not all the way to the end, but it's about right here all the way over to right here. So they're going to replace this bottom board here, make it all one solid board, because you can see this board is more than one. So right here, there's a cut, and then that board only goes to here, and then there's a board from here to here underneath this board. So it's at least 3 boards. And they're going to make that plate all one, and they're going to fix the concrete underneath it and all kind of other things. And they're going to have to take the brick off because there's brick on the outside and put new brick on. I mean, we're going to reuse the brick because that is like Austin stone or something, and it's no longer available. And so, yeah. So anyway, that's where we're at. They're going to have to take the windows out and fix all this, and then put all this back in, and then put the windows back in. And this is going to be carpeted down here. And then this is going to be a tile of sorts. It's going here and then down the hall, and I guess they've sheetrocked that. And I've talked about my stairs a million times, but they are so much bigger. It is so nice to step here, coming down the stairs, to step here and have a full step for your foot, because it wasn't as big as my foot before. I got a big foot. Anyway, it's not that big, but I can put my whole foot down there instead of it hanging off. And so I have nice full steps now, which is very nice. I won't have to fall down the steps again. And nothing really going on in here. They're going to put a 5-foot door. It will be 2.5-foot doors, but they'll probably do that closer to the end. And the stove has been ordered, but stoves apparently are hard to get right now. Well, I'm going to just have a cooktop. I am getting a 36-inch cooktop, and they couldn't find one that was a Whirlpool, and I told them that was fine. It's only a coincidence that both of these are Whirlpool, because both of these were on the scratch and dent, and I don't even know that they were at the same store. But so yeah, seems like there's something else that, oh yeah, okay, so they're going to be putting electrical boxes up here somewhere. There are electrical boxes, and I see there's a mark there, so that must be where the electrical box is. And there's a mark here, so that must be where the electrical box is. They're just going to move it up, and they're going to just move that one up, because this will be, I'm going to have a counter here in the middle, and I'm going to have a pantry here on this side, and a broom closet pantry thing on this side. And yeah, that's the plan anyway. So, and I'm not gonna get another microwave. I'm just gonna get a regular Vent-A-Hood, because this is kind of high, and it's hard to reach. It's not that hard to reach, but my father-in-law, who lives with us, can't reach it at all, and I do not want him using it and falling. So we're gonna, I wanted it here, but they're gonna put the microwave over here. They're gonna build a cabinet for the microwave. I don't have any idea what they're doing. They just said they would do it, so I said okay. So he'll just be able to sit in his chair and use the microwave. Anyway, there's gonna be a Lazy Susan right here, and a set of drawers right here. I don't know if they're going to be 8 inches or 12 inches. And then there'll be a sink cabinet here, and then the Lazy Susan over here, and then a cabinet over here, and then the microwave cabinet, or that was the plan. So she designed it. I don't, if she changes it, that's more than fine with me. I'm not bothered. This was really the only thing I wanted. There was nothing on this wall here. It was just a wasted space in the kitchen, and I always wanted a wall here and an opening here. And so now I got it. So, and it is incredible. I am so excited about that door. I know you think, who could be excited about a door? But you can just walk right through now. Before, I ran into that wall all the time because it was off-centered. You walk here and then over to there, and you can see it was a small door. And I haven't ran into the door once since they moved it. So I haven't ran into these studs or this stud. So yeah, I'm excited. And then plus they are big enough so my father-in-law can get a wheelchair through there. He does not have a wheelchair right now, but he has a walker, and the walker won't even fit in the bathroom. That is something they haven't done yet, is fixed this door here needs to be wider, because this is a really small door and it needs to be wheelchair accessible. At the very least, needs to be able to get his walker in there. And so I guess I've repeated myself 5 times. So anyway, I'm just a little excited, and yeah. It's coming a lot. It's coming. They are moving really fast, so, and they're doing a really good job. Anyway, guys, this is Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken, sending all my love and my hugs, and I hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up and comment if you think I need to change anything. Now's the time to tell me, because they're working on it. Anyway, guys, I will see you later.